So, this is why you need to appreciate the pain, appreciate the struggle, most of all, appreciate the journey. So, this is something that I've really been thinking about deeply myself because I know if you're on your own personal development journey, there's times where you just don't see the results you want to see, or the results don't come as quick as you would like to see them. And this is where I have really been looking at the examples of all of the people that I'm inspired by, whether that's at a physical level, athletes, fitness influencers, what have you, or people in real estate or people that are in business. I've also been looking at the people on the personal development side, their mindset, their approach, and perspective in life. And what I've discovered and what I've seen from them, that regardless of the high level that they might be at, whether that's monetary wise, in a fitness aspect, in their mindset, they all go back and appreciate the journey. They really appreciate the pain. And I have noticed from these people is that regardless of the results that they have, they always come back to the basics. They come back to their routine, whether that's a routine in fitness, the exercise activities that they do. They also come back to the work itself. If it's a content creator, a public speaker, if it's a person in business, an investor, a real estate expert, a stock market expert, a day trader, what have you, regardless of their results, they ultimately get fulfillment from doing the thing. So these are some of the thoughts that I've personally had myself. I'm like, what if I did have all the excess money that I want? What if I did have the millions of views that we all want to have in content creation? Or what if I had the ability to travel the world and go wherever I want, whenever I want? Ultimately, once I had my fun, and ultimately, once I experienced all those things, I would still come back to the work. I would still be doing things like recording these videos, trying to offer value, trying to improve my communication, because I've mentioned it before. I think things like communication, sales, public speaking, it's an ever evolving skill. There's always something you can add to your toolbox. And this, of course, applies to health as well, because regardless of how rich you get, I'm sure you're not going to go out there and just overconsume and eat anything you want whenever you want. I also know that even if you have time freedom and all of your life and expenses are taken care of for you, or taken care of for you, I know you're not just going to sit around and lay on the couch and lay around your mansion and Netflix all day. At least I'm not. I would still go back to the workouts. I would still go back to the lifting and the running and challenging myself to become a better person, a healthier person, and as they say, become the best version of myself. That is ultimately why you need to appreciate the journey. You need to appreciate the struggle. And yes, I know it's a little difficult at times, but just think about it. If you were automatically born with abs or what have you, you would not necessarily be as proud once you ended up toning down or losing the excess weight you needed. You wouldn't be as happy once you got ripped or shredded. And the same thing applies in the financial aspect. If it wasn't for the struggle times, if you were never broke, or negative in your bank account, you would never be appreciated of the moments and the monetary goals that you achieve or that you want to achieve. There would be just no fulfillment, and as I said, no appreciation to that exotic car that you might want or that big ass house that you're looking to get. But as I mentioned, that has been my personal deepest insight so far, is that regardless of what I get at the external level, I'm always going to come back to the work. I'm always going to come back to doing the things that I'm doing already. I used the example. I'm still going to be recording videos. I'm still going to be hitting the gym and challenging myself in different activities that bring me passion, regardless of how much money I have or what have you. And regardless of me having the ability to just kick back and relax and not have to struggle with the idea of coming up with a topic to speak on for my channel or for my podcast. Whatever your passion may be, really slow down and appreciate the work that you're doing. Appreciate the journey that you're going through, because ultimately, if everything is stripped away from us, that is all we have. The work, the ability, and the skills that we obtain throughout our journey. Ultimately, as they say, it's not about the destination. It's about the journey. Okay, guys, if you like this video, feel free to share, like, or subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.